After so long. As requested, here's your Shelly guide. This video will be sectioned into 2 parts, duoing and solo, then items, routes, etc. Firstly, duoing. You want to make sure you know who your leader and follower are for your duo. This will be helpful later, because nobody wants a duo who doesn't know what they're doing. That just brings the team down. Now some of you may ask, what is leader and follower? Well, my little new gen, I'll tell you. Leader and follower is basically what it seems like. One Shelly is a leader, which goes out first and usually is the first to do the machine. Then they lead their duo to broken and they let them do a machine. Afterwards, they will go to the closest machine on their side and they'll sync boosts with each other. For example, in the following clips. Syncing is very important in longer runs like 50 to 100 floor runs. This helps so that both you and your duo is synced and has an extraction boost. It's also important that you know the sides of your map to make sure you're not on the wrong side. Most maps are sectioned into a left or right side. It's not often, but some maps will have a mid side. For example, V's map, Astral's map, Squirm's map, and Sprout's map. Here's some maps sectioned to help you understand your sides. Next is soloing. Soloing is more for when you have 5 Shelly or more comp. Soloing is helpful for people who are not quite good at duoing, or they just prefer to not duo with anyone. For soloing, your job is mostly to take mid if there is one, or just pick a side and help clear any spots the distractors need you to clear. As a solo Shelly, you don't have a duo that you constantly need to boost with. For that reason, you should always work from broken to L and boost any Shellys always. When there's 10 machines, Shellys are also required to start going to broken first and V-mowing there, so make sure you work quickly and efficiently. Remember, 1 bad Shelly is worse than 3 Shellys. Next section, items, routes, etc. For items, you should always keep 2 slots open for extraction items, and have 1 heal preferably in your last slot. Always pick up extraction items and skill check candies if your host says it's okay. You should also pick up jumper cables, buy instructions and valves. As Shelly, you should always use your valve immediately, unless your host tells you to save, which you shouldn't anyways, that's dumb. This is because it helps lower floors get done faster and is just more efficient. For routes, on floors 010, you should be V-mowing near elevator and then working your way to broken. Make sure for duos that even though you're going from L to broken, you gotta stay on your side still. This is very common in blush crunch Shellys to not go on their side and go on the side that's not assigned to them. So if you don't want to be like a blush crunch Shelly, stay on your side. Finally, some other things that are good to know as a Shelly. When you have a full team, floor 4, you have 5 machines. Floor 7, you have 6 machines. Floor 10, you have 7 machines. Floor 12, you have 8 machines. Floor 14, you have 9 machines. Floor 16, you have 10 machines. Floor 19, you have 11 machines. Floor 21, you have 12 machines. Floor 23, you have 13 machines. Floor 25, you have 14 machines. Floor 27, you have 15 machines. Floor 30, you have 16 machines. Floor 32, you have 17 machines. Floor 34, you have 18 machines. Floor 36, you have 19 machines. Floor 39, you have 20 machines. And that concludes the Shelly guide. I hope you have learned from this guide and use it on your next run with us.